Breaking news, listen up, United.
Decisions and plans are being made at the moment. What level of activity is going on behind the scenes at clubs right now?
Well, in the Premier League, clubs right now are preparing for what will be one of their busiest periods when it comes to recruitment, reshaping, reforming and visualising what they expect next season to look like. And to do that, you need to go into the transfer window with a really clear plan of what you'd like to do. Now, most clubs will be preparing for 3, 6, even 12 months in advance, sometimes 2, 3 or 4 windows in advance. So this period at the moment, you will see a lot of sporting directors working with their recruitment team, identifying the players that they want and making lists of, right, this is our top target in this position, this is our second target. They'll be speaking to agents, they'll be working out what they can do financially, and they'll go in with a clear plan. And you always see those football clubs that go and get players really early on in the window go and do the best business because they have a real clear clarity of thought about these are the players we need to get in and we don't want to mess around, because the longer you leave it, the more you pay in agents' fees, and you run the risk of losing those top targets. Now, this summer is crucial because we have something right in the middle of the transfer window called the World Cup. Now, there will be a number of World Cup national team managers that will say to their players, probably in this camp that they're currently in, I don't want any personal business being done during the summer. You sort your move out before you link up with the camp or after, not during, because I need your focus on being at the World Cup. And you've also seen it in the past where players go to the World Cup, they score 2 or 3 goals in the group stage, announce themselves to the world, and guess what the selling club says? Price has gone up. You've just seen what he's done at the World Cup. So therefore, if you get that business done nice and early, then you don't have to worry about any of those possible things that could actually affect any deal that happens.
Club, and speaking to Michael Carrick, he's saying, right, come on, who are you signing? Who are you going to sign that's going to take me to a point whereby I'm staying here? I believe in this club.
Their search for a central midfielder. Let's come to you first, Mark. What can you tell us?
Yeah, well, when you talk about Manchester United and transfers, it's always significant. There's always a lot of interest because it's one of the biggest clubs on the planet, and therefore the fans are desperate to know what they're going to do about potential incomings. And we've got a little bit of breaking news here on Sky Sports News with regards to what they're looking to do.
Manchester United set for huge midfield rebuild as summer transfer targets emerge. Manchester United are expected to enter one of the most crucial transfer windows in the club's recent history, as the search for a dominant central midfielder intensifies ahead of next season. The Red Devils endured several frustrating performances throughout the season, with many matches exposing the team's inability to control possession, stop dangerous counterattacks, and dictate the tempo in midfield. As a result, the club has now been strongly linked with several exciting midfield talents across Europe, including Atalanta star Éderson, Newcastle United midfielder Sandro Tonali, and Brighton sensation Carlos Baleba. Éderson has quickly emerged as one of the standout midfielders in Serie A thanks to his relentless work rate, powerful ball-carrying ability, and tactical intelligence. The Brazilian has played a key role for Atalanta and is viewed by many supporters as the type of aggressive box-to-box midfielder United have desperately missed for years. Meanwhile, Sandro Tonali remains one of the most technically gifted midfielders in European football. The Italian international possesses exceptional passing range, composure under pressure, and the ability to control games from deep positions. Although signing Tonali could prove difficult, his experience and quality would instantly elevate Manchester United's midfield options. Brighton's Carlos Baleba is another name generating serious excitement among fans. The young midfielder has impressed heavily in the Premier League with his athleticism, confidence on the ball, and defensive discipline. Baleba is widely regarded as one of the brightest young midfield talents in England, and many believe he could become a long-term star at Old Trafford if United successfully secure his signature. Supporters have grown increasingly frustrated over the club's repeated midfield struggles, particularly during high-intensity matches against top opposition. With expectations continuing to rise, this summer transfer window could define the next phase of Manchester United's rebuild. The club knows that improving the midfield is absolutely essential if they want to challenge for major trophies and return to the top of English and European football. The biggest question now is which midfielder should become the club's top priority. Should United pursue the power and energy of Éderson, the experience and technical brilliance of Tonali, or the exciting long-term potential of Baleba? One thing is certain: Manchester United fans expect major changes, and the pressure is on the club to finally solve its midfield problems once and for all.